So here we have our deflate valves, or easy deflate valves. So basically these will screw onto your valve stem, and they'll deflate your tyres to a set pressure. You can set these yourself, just handy to have. If you're deflating all the time and stuff, you just screw them on, obviously the tyres deflate, and then take them off. So it saves you bending down and deflating them. Pretty handy if you have two sets and you're doing your car and your caravan at the start of the track, or whenever you need to let the tyres down. So that's what they do here. So obviously they are fairly straightforward. In here there is just a spring, a seal, a lock nut here. Obviously that is how far you screw this down, is how much pressure is on the spring and how much pressure is going to release. So that is basically them. Using them are fairly straightforward. Take one tyre and deflate it to the pressure you want to set your valves to. With anything, just double check, I don't know, petrol station, second gauge you have, whatever you have, just make sure your gauge is accurate. They do get bumped around and they do go out. There's a guy the other day I met, and his actually he only realised because he's biking up his kid's bike tyre and it blew up. So, and his gauge was off by 12 or 13 psi on his compressor. So whatever you have, just double check it every now and again. So basically you're going to let these down. Alright, so that's been let down to 20 pound. You basically want to take your valve, screw the lock nut all the way down, and screw this all the way down too. So it's basically all the way up tight. Then you want to screw it onto your tyre you've set. Just like that. You can see that's on. Then you want to hold the base and screw this out pretty much until air starts coming out. So air started coming out there. So I'm basically going to screw the back in a little bit until it stops coming out. Set the lock nut on, and that's all done. So that's been done. Now what you can do is just put that on another tyre to test it if you want, to make sure it goes down to a 20 pound, but that's basically it. And now obviously just go around and repeat that for each one, 4 of them or however many you've got, and these will be set for 20 psi now. So to give you an idea, this here was the one we just set to 20 psi. So you come along, screw this onto your tyre all the way in, and obviously you can hear the tyres deflating now. That's basically how they work, and that tyre's just going to deflate by itself.